false. Don't call me a fag. But I need to fill my vape.
I got my vape right now, so like, don't even feel bad.
Oh, we're going live right now, too.
Mine's almost out of power, so that's a problem.
James, why is it only on me?
I see you.
No, I'm looking at the live stream right now.
I'm not looking at anything. I'm looking at Colin right now. He's just looking blankly into the screen.
Alright. I see two. Except for, that guy. Yeah, I see you. I see you actually 2 times on my screen.
See me twice?
Yeah, dude. Literally, like, one here and one there.
Oh,
Fucking
shit.
crazy. Like, it's like 10 seconds delayed, so you just said, like, you just did that thing.
Oh, shit. Nico was on here, but he kind of disappeared. I don't know where he went.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Nico's still here, just not in the video.
Yeah, no video, Nico.
Sneak Nico.
Whoever's got that music might as well sauce it because we are live.
Alright,
We're live.
Have fun.
Thanks, mute your mic. James, I was going to ask you, if I, like, text you and say, like, we want to go to a YouTube or a break, can you, like, come in and, like, fade to black or something?
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, come and just talk for like 30 seconds while we all take a piss break.
Yeah, I'll come talk for 30 seconds. I'll be at your intermission.
All right, sweet.
I feel that piss building already, so it's coming.
Yep.
Wait. All right, I'm checking our shit.
Where's the music?
This is Simply Uncensored. Maybe you can log in and check out our live feed. I don't know why. Ooh.
That's nice to have you do a lot of running.
What?
That's a nice treadmill, Colin. Do you do a lot of running?
Oh, no, not really. If you want to take a look, it's kind of it's pretty much just a
It's a shelf.
shelf, yeah. Well, no, I don't do much running. You?
Fuck no. Not athletic.
Maybe one day.
So I click on our live stream and it just says go live for any reason. It doesn't show any video.
It says our video output is low.
Is this the right link?
Yes. Oh, probably not, actually. That's probably a link to, like, the studio. I'll find it real quick.
Yeah, that's
James, where's your video?
James is MIA for this particular live stream.
Oh, hey, his little picture was up. I thought he was in. It's just us. That's cool. Okay, so were y'all streaming this on YouTube?
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean,
Links in the description.
to get pussy, I think.
Yeah, I think I've seen it. Yeah, I got you.
Watch this now, yes. You sub now, show Bob.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
This is us live? What? I see Colin. Okay. There's 3 people watching. It might be us 3, but there's 3 people watching.
Yeah. Well,
No, seriously.
Who's watching? I want to know who's watching.
Howdy, watchers. We're Simply Uncensored. We're going live here at 11:37 Eastern Time.
Let me go ahead and just drop this on Twitter so we can get hundreds and hundreds of views.
They don't want to see us talk about bullshit.
Nico, what's your Twitter so I can add you in the tweet just to at you?
I don't have a public Twitter at the moment.
Uh-oh. He's secretive.
Dude, my Twitter. Oh, jeez.
Oh, they just Snapchat me already. They see the podcast. They're happy.
How long until we get Seabass up in here? You guys might not know Seabass, but he's literally been like I think he found us on like our first live stream that we did, and he just ever since then commenting on every video, liking every video, like yeah, it's pretty sweet.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So I'm thinking how long until he comes in here? Probably not that long. Be honest.
So yeah, I guess we just gotta wait for people to, like, pop in. What we talking about? Bitches, politics, sports. Where do we go?
How about you tell us about your government job that isn't like actually a government job, because government jobs are usually, people trying to follow you around.
I gotta tell you, it's probably the dumbest people I think I've ever met. We go in there, we do the snow plowing, but every single one of them just seems like they have no clue what they're doing. I'm honestly blown away about how stupid the government is. It baffles me because we give billions and millions of dollars to do the snow plowing, and they just are all just so stupid. I just repeat, so stupid. They're that stupid.
Yeah.
Government money.
I mean, people are people, man. I mean, you got smart people, you get dumb people, you get people that want to do decent. You get some people that don't give a shit. So just like police, some are good, some are bad, some are outstanding, some are absolutely.
I would say the majority in my field are the far majority are stupid. If you want to know where your
common sense ain't common.
If you guys want to know where your tax money is being wasted, snow plowing, they're stealing all your money and just throwing it at people.
Really?
Really are. It's sad.
It's sad.
I like being on the receiving end of it, if I'm being honest, because they pay good and all that. But I feel bad because I'm ripping off the American people, but I can't be so mad.
Yeah, I bet that does feel pretty bad.
I don't feel that bad, but
you got to make money somehow.
Somehow we all gotta eat.
Yeah, that's true. Well, what have you guys been up to? How's your week?
We gotta know what Nico's been up to. He wasn't here for the last podcast.
Yeah,
What's Nico?
Nico.
What you been up to?
Man, long story short, dude, I ended up totaling the whip, and I had to take care of a few things, and I think it was like that following Tuesday, and that happened like Saturday night, I think.
What you had going on?
Yeah, I think James told us a little bit about it, but if you want to tell the story.
Tell a story.
I don't want to get James in trouble, but he did say a little bit.
Oh yeah, about the okay.
Yeah, he did say a little bit. I think if this is the same, the same thing that you're talking about.
Well, me and James had gone out and hung out for the night or whatever, and when we got back to my house, I had to go and pick up something, so I ended up grabbing the car, and we ended up going down there. We ended up going down and I came off an unfamiliar exit, and the exit did at the very beginning of the ramp have a sign saying, hard right. Well, they wouldn't say saying hard right, but the arrow pointing towards the right and 25 miles per hour. So I thought I was coming up on a roundabout or a corner per se. When you come up that exit, it is a almost U-turn to go into a residential, and it's literally like a 25 mile, like a residential speed going down. I was coming up off the exit. I was really slowing down. I was doing 55, but I was coming up. But I mean, slowing down the extent to turn. I would have slammed on the brakes. I probably may have not touched the concrete.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Huh?
You were breaking up there.
Oh,
just a little bit. No.
But I was doing about 50. Well, I was doing 55, 60 on the freeway. By the time I was slowing down, I had to be doing about 45. Coming off of 50, and the exit came up. It was a hard right, and I misjudged the speed up the curb, slid across the grass. It wasn't really dramatic. It was just a fucking accident. The cop and the tow truck driver that were at the scene explained that multiple cars throughout the year, and that they wish they would fix it or do something better about the turn. But I wouldn't hurt, and it wouldn't no serious problems afterwards. But it
sounds scary.
A little bit. At that time, but I get. Something dangerous happened per se. It's a little scary, but no, it wasn't that crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Glad you're safe.
So, think about the FDA e-juice shit going on.
Yeah, dude, I saw that. I don't know what's going on right now, but I did see it, and it made me nervous.
No, e-juice is coming soon.
I don't know. I feel like I've heard of this before, though. I feel like this is tried to happen so many times. You say about the loop?
I said I am out of a loop. What is the e-juice?
No, Jess brought up something on the last podcast. He's talking about how e-juice was going to get banned. And so I did some research when I was at work the other day and found out that it was actually true. And there's this whole thing going on right now that pretty much all e-juice suppliers will just be stopped. Possibly.
What is e-juice?
They gave
in here. The vape juice.
Real?
They gave the e-juice suppliers 60 days to come up with a solution to stop underage smoking, or they're going to ban all e-juice.
I don't know. I hope it doesn't happen. At the same time,
They can't ban e-juice. I'm old enough to smoke if I want. They can't tell me what the fuck to do.
No, they're mad at the middle schoolers that are just bringing it to school and smoking every day.
They shouldn't be. Fuck them. They're too young to smoke. I'm old enough to smoke, so I don't know. Shit. I can do that.
I'm a fucking man. I can do it.
Are you serious? I didn't know that. I didn't know that was the actual thing.
Yeah, apparently.
It's popped up a couple times over the for the last 3 or 4 years. About no, I won't say 3 or 4 years, about the last 2 or 3 years. But it was so I don't really know.
The live stream is black right now.
Is it?
Yep. We gotta get James in here.
Yeah, James is pussy right now.
Yeah. For everyone.
7 price.
Seven impressions while we're tweeting real quick.
So bad. Right.
Don't call me a pussy. Who said that? James, you are a pussy. Let's go. Oh, I think you paid for a commercial. I don't know what you did, James. Okay, turn it away. So, Nico. What do you think about that new Spider-Man game? Have you played or seen any of it?
Honestly, I've only heard, and normally that's we have it.
Oh, the Black Ops 4 beta.
Black Ops Beta involved in the for a little bit, a whole lot of attention. Like I said, I can't get dribbling down.
Yeah.
Have you played it?
No, I haven't. A few of my friends got it, and I'm thinking about.
I heard it was pretty
looking at it. But I don't know. I want to get one.
It was the fastest. I think within a month, it was the fastest selling Marvel game in the UK.
Damn.
I'm talking about like it's broken a few records. Like it's out. I wouldn't say records, but it's outsold Gears of War first month in the UK. Gears of War, not War, God of War, the latest God of War. What else? I want to say Tomb Raider. I mean, I can't remember the exact. It was a handful of titles, but a handful of the big Sony AAAs like Spider-Man first month sold more in the UK than all those games.
What are we talking about? What game are we talking about?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man and Black Ops 4.
Oh yeah, everybody loves the Spider-Man.
Talk about Black Ops 4. I don't know. I fell off the Call of Duty hype train a little while ago. I haven't even played the beta. I just I don't know. I mean, I couldn't say I refuse to pre-order a game, but I buy most of my games digital, and I don't pre-order a game before I can possibly see what it really looks like and get my hands on it.
He's doing to the stream.
What is he doing to the stream?
I don't know. I need to go back and rewatch that one more time.
I'm trying to put us live on my Instagram so I can get people on here.
Oh, he's playing fucking Need for Speed.
Tell James to get his ass on a podcast. Fuck
Need for Speed with your fucking shirt off in your room. Put a shirt on and get in the fucking podcast.
Yeah, get your ass on the podcast.
Here, do you want me to get a freeze frame of that for you, James? I got you, okay?
Oh, damn it.
James, get in this podcast. Can you see my screen?
I see myself. I see James with the shirt off. I don't know what we're looking at, but James ain't got no shirt.
Okay, the live stream was black, and then all of a sudden, okay, James is playing Need for Speed. He's not even caring. All of a sudden, boom. Oh, that might have been Forza. And then he fixes it. Stop, James. Stop yourself. Do it one more time. Boom. You're just playing Need for Speed. Put a shirt on, James. Let's go. I love you, bud. Alright, let's switch this back.
Alright, let me send this to
Is that a clip? What are you doing there?
What? Oh, to me?
It's a big face.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I was really close to my computer. Look at that fucking nose.
No, just.
James.
We're live on Instagram, so hopefully motherfuckers will show up.
Alright. I sent it to my, 6 friends that I have.
Your burner Twitter.
No, I did not put it on there. I don't want that linked to my face.
All right, so since we're on here, are we going to talk about since everybody's a little bit drunk, we're going to talk about some drunk stories. What are we going to go at?
I wanted to We could do that. Yes, I'm down. But I also wanted to, at some point, want to talk about the next podcast we have. Because I have two things in mind. Okay. Well, first thing that came to my mind was just doing like something about finance, investments, things like that, and I'll see if it's actually worth it. Because I don't know, I just started investing in Acorns. Have you heard of it?
I don't use Acorn. I use Stash.
Yeah, pretty much. No, it's one of those.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Or also, last night we had a bonfire, and I was talking to one of the boys. His name is Mike. Okay, he gets really pumped up about automated cars or autonomous vehicles.
Autonomous vehicles. Okay.
Yeah, he really. So I told him about it, and I was like, dude, if you want to come on and talk with us, like that'd be sweet, because I know you're passionate about it. And he's like, yeah. So I don't know if that's going to be planned for like the next podcast or the next podcast.
Oh, I get what you're saying. That would actually mean somebody that would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. With the first non-host of this bitch.
There you go. I guess.
And I guess I like the topic about stocks, but it's actually pretty simple when you think about it.
Oh, it's very simple.
It's all risk. It's all risk reward at the very end of the day.
Very true.
That's basically as simple as it gets.
So, does anybody else have any interesting topics they had going on this week?
I will say
no, not at all. Stocks are way more fucking than just risk and reward. Like,
where's James come from? What the fuck?
No, I have to intervene on this because stocks are a lot more than that. If you know what you are doing, you are pretty much guaranteed to make money in stocks. It takes literally.
Out of here. You're not even supposed to be on here right now. You was MIA. You wouldn't reply to any of us.
Your opinion doesn't matter. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Colin, well, at least will you fucking just back me up, Colin?
Only if you
yeah, if you know what you're doing, then yeah, but at the same time, even the best investors take a loss sometimes. Like, it's still risk and reward. You're not going to win every time. It's not going to always be an up. Even the ups come with downs.
Okay, boys. If you want to learn about investing for the investing podcast that we're going to do,
yeah, that's next week.
Read the book, James.
No, we're just going to do a podcast next week.
Well, I know you read the book and learn a little bit about it.
I ain't read no fucking book. All right, bye.
Suddenly, James is in on the podcast. I don't know how this happened.
Yeah. All right, see you, James.
I'm out again. I'll see you later.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, James Shaw
James showed up for the guest appearance on a live podcast.
Yep.
They came in and talked shit and left.
Mm-hmm.
And then we talk shit about him for the rest of the night, and he's not even going to show up, so I don't even know what we're doing.
This is going to be spitting that nonsense in the chat.
The one thing that pissed him off was the stock market talk, and he was like, no.
Yeah.
Do I have any look how many viewers we have? I haven't checked out.
I think we have, let me see, 2 or 1. 3. I'm one of them.
7 impressions on Instagram right now, checking us out.
James is definitely probably one of them watching.
James is just talking shit in his head. He doesn't want to talk to us right now.
Yeah.
I do, however, have a story I want to tell everybody, but I don't know if I should wait till the weekly podcast or if I should put it on the live and maybe also on the podcast.
Why don't you do?
If it's something to talk about, I would save it. But if you just got a story, then I would go ahead and spill it.
I know it's about women and their personal hygiene, if you know what I'm getting at.
Oh, Christ. I'd say maybe give a little teaser, but save it for the recording one so they have to wait.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, I'm going to say this. She stank. That's all I'm going to say. And then I'm going to wait the rest for the whole story on the podcast, so everybody else.
Well, you notice that kind of shit before clothes even come off.
No, this was the problem. I smelled it before the clothes came off. So I was like, yo, is somebody got some shrimps in here or some crab legs or something?
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I'm a curious kind of person, so I'm all, if it's already kind of like that kind of vibe, I'm already kind of be, in that territory, at least once or twice. I mean, not nothing, crazy, but come on now, what? How you get that far, man? Because then it's embarrassing for everybody.
I mean, I got that far, and I was like, yo, I'm just trying to smash, but I got them panties off, and I was like, yo, did I take the trash out tonight? It was rough.
I think I've been in that situation once.
I hit the eject button. I got myself out of that situation ASAP.
Anytime I don't want to, like, if I end up in that kind of situation, like I'll just be like, I'm too drunk. I'm about to lay down.
The unfortunate was I was sober, and I mean, that's just my number one turnoff is a bitch to smell. But the fact that she had 3 layers of clothing on, and I could still smell her coochie, I was just,
dude. I had to fucking work with someone who literally that was them. Every single day at work, they just come in and it's just like, man, I can fucking smell your pussy. That's gross.
God, nasty pussy just smells.
Yeah. Dude, I don't even think live stream is going right now.
There was a couple people on here when I checked on here.
No, like there's people trying to watch, but the live stream is just dead. The stream health it's yellow now, but it was just red.
It's all James's fault, so we can blame him.
James. Literally all James' fault.
A bunch of bad bitches from our area have watched it. You see, I put the link out and everything.
Well,
there's 2 people watching now. I don't know if it's. So this is why we need like 10,000 viewers, so we can just go ahead and go on here and just everybody tunes in as soon as we hop on the mic for no reason.
Right.
I was at the casino when a couple nights afterwards. I was at the casino with one of my ex whatever, and this bastard ended up winning $700 when we get there off of one machine.
Damn.
I only hear stories about people like that that hit the little jackpot on a penny $quarter slot.
I got one for you for sure. I went to Vegas. I went to Vegas for my friend's 21st. Maybe we'll have him on here sometime. It's kind of cool. I don't know what we'd have him on here about, but we could definitely have him on.
Just something.
Yeah. Yeah, we went to Vegas for his 21st, and it was fucking dope. And what ended up happening was we were walking through the casino, and we see his it was his uncle, I believe, or someone. So we go over to him, and all of a sudden it's just like ding, 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 ding. You look over, and it's like I forget what it was. It had to be like a $7,000 or $8,000 hit on one machine. But it was definitely a high roller machine, but still, like you just walk up and you see that, and you're like, oh man, lucky son of a bitch. Well, kind of.
People, right?
I think he ended up giving most of it back, but still.
Still a good feeling.
Yeah, it is for sure. But I've never hit anything like that pretty big. I play a lot of roulette. I try to stay away from the slots.
It's something like that. I wouldn't even know what to do with myself, honestly.
Never been to a casino?
I haven't been. I'm 20 years old, but I got like my fake ID and everything. But I turn 21 next weekend, so
Yeah, you might
that's
as
when
well.
I hit the casino.
Yes, dude.
What you gonna do for your 21st next week?
Huh, what you say, Nico?
What you gonna do for your 21st next week?
I'm going to music festival actually, and I plan on getting wild. But the 20th, I turned 21 on the 23rd, which is a Sunday. So the whole weekend I'm getting turned on my fake ID, and the day I'm coming back to home is the day that I actually be 21. But it'd be cool, but I'm gonna be a little sad.
Yeah, you can't be 21 up there and get fucked up with your ID. Like, yeah.
Nope, I gotta use the fake up there the whole weekend. But after I'm back, it's it. Fake ID is getting retired. She retired. She going in the Hall of Fame.
Nice. What music festival? Dubstep?
Called the Bristol Rhythm and Roots reunion. It's in Tennessee. It's like the birthplace of country music. I'm not like a huge country music fan. It's cool, but the fact is, there's like 100,000 people there, and there's a lot of pretty women, which I like. So I'm gonna have fun and just kind of goof around. There's a ton of bars where everything's happening at, so
Nice.
not a bad deal.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, what's it like up there in Michigan?
Music festival, Tennessee.
Up in Tennessee? Yeah, I mean it's cool. It's like I said, it's not too bad. He's drinking a Rona, boys.
I'm finishing her off, actually. Gotta go
Really
get
shotgun one on live stream, or what should we do?
I can't. I don't want to smoke on YouTube.
Hey, I think me and you should shotgun one since you're drinking, I'm drinking. I think we should just slam one.
I can like slam this one that's half full.
This is half full. I mean, I could do that, but
I don't have a full one down here. I only have one more Rona.
you're having 4 Ronas.
No.
I love it.
4 in the shotgun, a half a beer.
It's shotgun. I didn't want to, okay, Nico?
You're shotgun half a bottle.
Oh, God. We could shotgun it, but I can't poke it down here. Too messy.
I mean, I'm gonna put my
What should be a shotgun is
stop
chug.
it, slam them.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be done do that.
Do that. Fuck it.
Yeah, it works.
Nico, do you got you any beer you want in on this?
I got green. I don't have the brown. I don't have the creature.
I'm lacking on the green, which is unfortunate for me today. I got a little edibles, but I don't got no smoking materials. It's a very sad day.
Oh, I got this one right here.
How long can I play it out? I can't really tell you how long I'm really gonna have me because I need to I gotta eat.
I didn't even know you was coming tonight, Nico. I thought you was gonna be MIA.
It was close. I wasn't paying attention to my phone. I set it down. I gotta do a roll. I've been watching. I don't know. I've been kind of binging on Netflix. So I got a problem.
Already blowing up your phones. Trying to get James.
Understandable.
He's on. He'll get it. Yeah, so we're about to go to a commercial for anyone who's actually watching. We'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Is James actually gonna like do a real commercial, or what's
He'll do something. At the very least, he'll switch it to another YouTube video.
Is James getting some pussy right now? Because he said he had his girl coming over. So
Yeah, that is true. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
he's got all the controls, yet here we are with no controls doing the podcast.
Yes, sir. James is the fucking guy behind the glass.
What can we do to get James's talk? Like, we started stock market talks, and I got him on here. What else would get him to talk?
Hello Mustang to crash.
Yeah,
No, we
Mustang
should just like
sucks.
post his Facebook page on screen cap.
They're crowd killers. They're not fast cars.
Fords are for fags.
Oh,
I was
James is
already
I'm
at
a
the
roadside
fucking
bitch.
computer, guys. I already had your commercial ready, so.
Look.
And literally, I can hear hear everything you guys have been saying this entire time.
What?
Like, you guys are playing, I'm just laying down in bed.
We love you, James. We're just giving you shit.
That's what James to do. We appreciate all you do for the podcast.
I told you to talk about Mustangs. He talked.
Exactly.
No, I'm already here. You just...
James, get on the podcast with us since you're just already here.
I'm busy. I got the commercials ready.
All right, commercial break for. Let's reconvene at 12:13.
12, but that is so fucking weird. Why?
5 minutes.
Just such a weird odd number. Just
5 minutes.
It can be 5 minutes, but make it at 12:10.
I know, now it's, well, it says 12:09 on my computer.
Exactly.
I gotta piss, so can we take this fucking break?
Yeah, I gotta piss, I gotta get some more beer.
Well, 60 seconds is a long time when you're waiting on it, but in any case, I guess we'll be back. And meanwhile, go ahead, grab your snacks, grab your mamas, and go ahead and, leave us a like and subscribe and all that jazz. for whatever
on camera.
All right,
what do you want?
We'll be back.
There's your beautiful
So like, are
baby.
we commercials or
Yeah, we're at commercial.
Really?
Live streams at commercial.
this?
He's eating Doritos.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do. I got piss now.
Give me that.
Hey, Melissa, the whales need your help.
I love whales.
Hey, Melissa, now the trees need you. The ice caps are in trouble. Hey, Melissa,
Echo.
Doritos need saving.
We're still on commercial break, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure motherfuckers see me.
Introducing the most fuel efficient.
About to do a line or something?
I would love to, but see what the bitch is doing.
Pull over your eyes to blind you from the truth. Take the blue key, go back to the luxury. Take the red key, and you'll never make luxury the same again.
So everybody to come check us out. Let me see what kind of impressions with everybody. Let's just see what.
This is real. It's very real. This is what luxury
Nice.
is, and this is what it's.
We have 30 some impressions on Twitter. And yeah,
Oh, turn the cameras off. Turn the cameras off for now.
why?
Because we're on commercial and it shows up on James' screen. Yeah. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Let me just check.
Not today, Brian. Not today, Brian.
Oh, actually, it's a commercial. Okay, so
Shadow of war. Nothing will be forgotten.
Nico, they're smoking hippie hay, getting high.
Double flex.
I'm there with you, Nico.
I didn't plan on getting drunk on the podcast, man. I was getting drunk for y'all text me, and then I just was like, fuck it. Get drunk on the podcast.
Might as well. This just gets automatically uploaded after too, so it's like just like a regular podcast, except for it's like a regular podcast after the fact. Or right now, it's a little different.
Meet the catch-ups.
Hey, how's my audio? I know I got a little echo as far as like a I don't know, it's clear.
Yeah. It's pretty good, but you break up.
Yeah, I know because it's distance. Because I mean, it's my phone. If I could just sit it still or sit it down with the lighting, then I'd be good. But I mean, I'm not stationary.
Oh,
Yeah.
you take your phone to record and all.
Yeah. I mean, is it decent though? I mean, it's my phone.
It sounds good. You're fine.
It's just like sometimes when you're talking, it drops out. It's kind of annoying, and even when like I know it'd probably be annoying for you to listen to because you're trying to get a point out.
Yeah, I got you. I'll try and talk a little louder, Gianna.
As far into the podcast.
Are you wearing like headphones or something?
I got a set of wireless, but they didn't want to connect with Skype.
Are we ready to go live? James asked.
Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah.
Is commercial break off? Whenever James says yes, we're good.
Yeah, ready.
I don't know when we're live, but in the Discord it said ask we're live.
You're live. You're good.
Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Yep.
Since we're offline.
What is up, beauties?
I don't know about. We're back.
We're back. We're good. After commercial break, back on.
You guys are fucking silly with us. I'm okay. So I'm a YouTube buff. All I really like to do is, I mean, I wouldn't say really like to do, but what I find for entertainment now is, YouTube, because you can find so many different mediums of entertainment, from like bullshit documentaries to actual something that absolutely has no meaning to actual knowledge if you're actually looking for it. But I was actually watching this guy. It's called Steve something, and I forgot how many subscribers he has on the channel. And what he does is he collects and buys and eats MREs. And he's eaten MREs from World War I, Vietnam, and all around the world. And you should see some of the things that he acts like. He eats 60-year-old MRE.
Fuck that.
That's nasty.
Really interesting channel.
That's what I like about being American. I need to go eat tacos instead of eating fucking MREs.
I might plug y'all into that so you can peep it out, and I should have the information because I brought it up on channel, and kind of a shout out for anybody that might possibly listen to this, because obviously they have no fucking idea who it is. But if you look up MRE, his channel should come up. His name is Steve something. The channel name is Steve something, and that'll happen. But excuse me. What was another one? Brave Wilderness. He does. Do you know who that is by any chance? Tiny Peterson?
I know who Brother Nature is, but I don't know who Great Wilderness is.
Pull up a Sesame Street and look up Tiny Peterson. Gets stung. He gets stung by almost everything up the insect pain index by a thing called tarantula hawk. Like a giant wasp that's big enough that it preys on tarantulas. Its sting from the tarantula paralyzes the tarantula. The sting from the tarantula paralyzes the actual spider. Like, it's so painful when it gets stung by it. Things that a velvet ant, like, kind of fucking you should pick it out. I was at work one time and somebody was asking what I was watching, and I was like, white people.
Yeah, fucking white people just goddamn like.
I mean, but he does actual things that are that actual exploring with the animals, talking about them, and the habitat and whatnot. So I mean, it's Brave Wilderness. You can look that up.
Tarantula is my
Like
only.
new fucking sea urchin.
Fuck a tarantula. Stomp that motherfucker.
Tarantulas are not bad.
I
No,
don't
they're not.
spiders.
Yeah, but no. A tarantula's a arachnid. That's the difference.
Oh god, it's hairy, it's fuzzy, it looks ugly, it looks like something in my nightmares. I'm gonna stomp it.
Honestly, one, you don't pick up a big puddle of tarantula, and two, you can pick it up, move it just as easily because a tarantula, well, no, some of them have fangs, but like most of them don't have fangs big enough to bite people.
I'm not touching the tarantula. I'm sorry. I don't like spiders. I don't like snakes. And fuck both of them.
You guys have any pets? Like any animals?
Dogs and shit, but that's about it.
All right, you're gonna have to cover me. I need to run upstairs. We're gonna play a game, boys. That sounds fun.
Boys, do you need a Rona? Is that what this is?
What?
You need a Rona? Is that what this is?
No, we're gonna play a game.
What's the game?
Oh, you'll see. No, we're gonna play a game right here.
Go and get it.
I thought we were shotgun a beer on live, but
Got one ready to go right here. When I come back. Keep it going.
What's up, Nico? It's me and you on this live stream. It's just us two. I don't know what we talk about, but we're on here acting
Well,
cool.
see, 1-to-1, you always bring it up. Let me get my light right. You always bring it up, and I'm curious. You always talk about bitches. What you into?
I love it. Oh God, I can talk about bitches all day on this podcast. All right, so we're just gonna talk about just bitches in general.
I mean, well, okay. So first of all, I'll be a little nicer. Just call them females, just in case we get any ladies and any females to hear. So excuse
the females, okay, the females.
But what kind of ladies you like? Like, I mean, obviously you ain't ain't no discrimination. But what's your little preference if you had a room full of them and you had to pick one? Like what you like?
My dating record tells me just like what people when people think about me, like people that know me in person and people that just live around me that know me, they would think this guy likes blonde hair, blue-eyed women, which I do like. But I honestly, I like a little bit of everything. Like I'm not picky. I like what I'm really looking forward to right now is I really want me a mixed chick that's like that's really what I'm looking for right now. A little hard to find sometimes, But I like a little bit of everything. But like I said, people around me, people that know me, they would think he likes blonde hair, blue eyes, and I do like that. That's kind of my thing. But
What's your top 3 celebrities?
yeah, but I'm like Baskin Robbins, 32 flavors. I don't like them all, bro. I'm trying to give me a little taste of everything and see what I really like.
What's your top 3 female celebrities?
Oh man, I love me some Scarlett Johansson. I like Megan Fox in Transformers. And I was a really huge Ariana Grande fan. Man, she was hot as fuck in that Disney show. I don't remember what it was, but she was looking good.
Okay. Do you know who Olivia Munn is?
What was she playing?
Well, honestly, right now she just got a part in the Predator movie.
The new one?
Yeah. She was a video game host, and I don't know, man. Nerdy chicks, man. Saw something about that, like a chick that just I mean, I can't say that I want to sit on the computer, but I don't know, smart chick. I like that a lot.
I like smart girls, honestly. I think above looks, I don't like dumb girls. Honestly, turn me off. They could be a 10, and dumb girls just turn me off. I don't like dumb girls, so. I agree with that. I like some smart girls. I like a little bit of everything. I'm not picky. If she cute, I'm down.
What's your favorite exotic accent?
Ooh, I don't know when a bitch. Let me backtrack. When a female call me Poppy or something like that, I'm a little,
No, like I'm talking about English, Italian, French, Russian, Australian, Japanese, if you kind of like that.
Yeah, Japanese.
Well, I said accent, not type. Different subject at the moment.
Japanese, definitely not.
That's good. What do you like? What do you like, Nico?
I'm asking questions, but I mean, you want to hear it from me then?
Let's hear a little bit of what you like.
I like Zoe Salanda. I don't know. I got a thing for Olivia Munn. I don't had it for her. I don't had a thing for her for like the last. She's got to be in like her 30s. Probably older than that. I mean, I wouldn't say older than that, but she's got to be in her mid 30s. She's been out for a minute, but Megan Fox actually really kind of looks like. I mean, I wouldn't say it looks like a bitch, but she got a mean streak.
She went back until she got like when she got that plastic surgery done. I think personally, I think she looks a little rough since all that.
But I couldn't give you the final third anybody current because I can only think about damn, I mean, I'm a stoner. I can't remember her name. Young Angelina Jolie, like early Tomb Raider Angelina Jolie, fucking poster child Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Not old, not mama version. Like I'm talking about like 90s sports car kind of shit. Like it was good. But right now Australian is my favorite accent. I like that. I've always kind of been into it. And as far as what I'm looking for now, I'm looking for something exotic. I obviously like because I really do like the white girl, regardless if it's blonde hair, blue eyes. I like the hazels. I really like the hazels and the greens. Like you know what I'm talking about, like the green eyes. Those fucking I love those. But
who doesn't like those?
But yeah, I'm looking for something exotic though, like some different, like nothing crazy, but honestly, I don't want American. How about that?
I mean, do you want a girl that like speaks to you like?
I mean, I want English. Shit, I'm not bilingual. I mean, excuse me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a simple person. I mean, I can learn, but Lord knows, English is fine. Just not American.
I agree with all that. I can't disagree with any of that.
British. Shit.
I'm not a big fan of the British people. They have a weird accent to me.
No, fuck the British.
Yeah, fuck the British.
So I had a little spiel, and I see Colin's kind of ready with a deck of cards. What you got planned for us, man?
Well, I was thinking we'd play some blackjack.
Some blackjack?
That's some Bitcoin.
Okay. All right, drink that Rona. Okay. Are we gonna slam one alive, or like what are we doing?
Got one right here, literally ready to go. I was pointing at it.
I got like this. I've had like one sip out of this one. I'm good to go.
I get a new one.
Just let me know whenever you want to go. I got this one to go.
All right, I'm ready. Yes. Here's bud.
Oh.
I should give it a 10.
Slam keys, is that what we're doing?
Yep.
I can't. That's lightweight.
Oh, man. I'm crying.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my nose a little bit. Can't even, like, the senses is all fucked up. I feel like shit now. My nose all stopped up, but whatever. Oh no.
Over there, but we're good.
I thought do it. anybody watching the podcast right now? Or is it still just?
I don't think so. Just one. That's me. Oh man, James isn't even watching.
I've had 40 people check it out on my Instagram.
Look for links, people. Come on. Let's change the title to something like hardcore midget porn.
No.
Yeah.
YouTube. Good way to get report.
Hardcore midget porn 69.
People not like that anymore. That was a huge thing.
What, midget porn?
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like midget porn? Oh, everybody like midget porn.
Take it or leave it. Stream health is right. We're not even streaming, boys.
Oh man,
we gotta change this. I have pretty good Wi-Fi at my house, so I'm gonna need to get OBS.
pretty decent Wi-Fi. What is OBS? Because I had no clue what y'all was talking about when we
It's
started with OBS.
basically just like a software that you download that lets you capture the screen and like broadcast it. You broadcast from OBS to YouTube.
Oh, so that's kind of like what James is doing.
Yeah, that's exactly what James is doing. This, like, if you look at the stream, like, it's literally just his desktop screen in the Skype call.
Oh, okay. James needs to get his ass on here. I don't know what he's doing.
Nah, fuck, James is done, dude. You gotta drop him. Votes. I vote yay.
Yay.
That's 2 out of 3. Does it have to be unanimous?
It does.
Shit.
Vote. I mean, you could do a filibuster and wait till James can come in here and defend himself, but
You got to like the green eggs and ham. We'll just keep on going.
He needs a fair trial.
We condemn him.
No. James does. I think James. I'm gonna say it. I think James probably does. Oh, he does a lot of the work, if not most of the work. Leave it at that.
James is cool.
Good. We need someone behind the glass like James. He's running the podcast, without being on the podcast. Except for James is better when he's on the podcast.
James, like what you were saying, James is a cool dude. I definitely like, I like how I ended up with this. I think you, James, Nico, I think all of us is really cool.
Yeah. Dude, I thought, I'm gonna be honest, like, I thought the podcast was done. Like, once we got rid of Tanner, it was like, I thought it was done, but then James was like, dude, I got some people, and I was like, oh shit.
I think
It's always like that. Somebody pick all the time.
What?
My bad. It's always nice to have people to discuss, to kick it with like this from time to time.
Yeah.
I think all of us will go together well. I think the whole podcast just works together very well, in my opinion.
I think it does too.
I kind of want Colin to pull out them cards and see how he was going to play visual blackjack.
You would like win money on this blackjack? I don't know how we do this, but I would like to money on this live stream. Even though I'm in live stream, like to win some money.
Yeah, there's plenty of big ones. What can you see right now?
I see a white screen. I see some porno in the background.
Oh no. All right, boys. This is Joker right here. This one's right side up, right?
Yep.
One's upside down.
No, it's right side up.
Look, this one right here is upside down, right?
That one's upside
Let's
down.
go.
Can you see them both still?
Yeah. I can see him. Can you see him, Nico?
Hold on.
I can see it how it looks on the stream.
They're good. I just
Good.
think it's hard right now.
I think there's only one way we're gonna play this. It'll be like this, okay?
Yeah, I can see it now. I can see your table.
All right, perfect. Right side up is gonna be. Let's try like a marker down here or something. This will be. I don't know. You guys pick.
How are we playing blackjack with jokers?
No,
Yeah.
this is just to decide which one you have. It's like the players
Oh.
you're on.
I'll be the upside down one then.
All right.
Wait. When we talking about upside down, we're talking about upside down to you or upside down to us? Because what's
To
up
you.
down, it's backwards to you and backwards to
I'm
us.
on the left.
All right.
Wait. So which one?
I said I'm upside down to me.
Okay.
Whichever one you were just pointing at, I think Nico will take, and then
Cool,
opposite
I'll put
me.
this just to make sure. Okay, I'll put this on Nico's.
That's Nico.
No,
That's me.
from come on now, from the video that's on the left.
That's Nico. That's me. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Okay, I'm a little drunk. Let me take a sip and finish this.
This is
Jess, you're first.
Good.
what? Hit.
So you hit.
What did you guys say?
You.
You don't know the blackjack?
Oh, 7-3. Okay. Oh wait. 7-3. Jack. All right. Yeah. Okay. One more. Hit me one more time.
17.
I'm gonna call good.
Yep.
Hit me.
Busted, bitch.
14. 18.
That's it.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I'm calling bullshit. This game is bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know how to play this game, like, because I was thinking, like, how do I show you your cards without me knowing, but I can't think of a way.
There's actually like a casino about half an hour. When I actually turn like for real 21 instead of just have my fake ID. I plan on going up to the casino and losing a bunch of money. I can't wait.
The casino's fun, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like
Yeah.
it. I lose a lot of people, but it's fun.
The table host or dealer or whatever the case, whatever the fuck they're called, they're pretty nice. They help you out.
Oh yeah, I like those people.
I plan on losing a bunch of money because who goes to the casino and actually thinks they're gonna win money? Does anybody actually really think that?
No. I'm sure some people do though.
Oh shit! Hit me, boy.
Oh,
12.
Ooh. Hit me again.
oh. 16.
Can I split?
Yeah, sure. How do I do this? I give one to each, right?
Which one? Well, pick which one I hit off first. It don't matter.
I'd say you are going off of this one first.
All right, we'll hit. That's 21. 10, 11.
Yep.
Oh, that is 21.
I love this one.
Hit.
Oh.
15. I was banking on it. Yeah, that hand was a bust anyway.
Yep, you won.
Well, I won half my hand. It'll be a split. Well, yeah. I'd have lost the money on that split. When I split, I would have put basically what I bet on the side for that hand. It'd have been 2 hands. So basically, I lost still.
I don't understand blackjack, dude.
Blackjack's not that hard. I like blackjack.
It's so easy to comprehend, but at the same time, like if you go to a casino and try and play it, like there's so many like.
Well, people count cards and shit like that. Blackjack is like there's percentages and shit that it's so basic to us.
It seems so basic. It
There's
really
people
is.
that do it professionally, and they count percentages and count cards and all that. See, I just look at the cards itself, and I just think, well, hit me again. And there's people that don't do that.
Well, no, because you need to know what to bet on. Like you can get a blackjack bonus that pays like 3 to 1, or something like that along those lines.
Yeah, perfect pair is a nice table if you can find that.
Why did I not do that?
You get a pair of cards. It pays out. It pays out. Perfect pair pays out like 10 to 1, I think, or some shit like that.
Like perfect pairs. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, no.
Let's see what I'm working with. Oh, I got me a.
You got 7 or 17.
Hit me again. I can't see nothing, but
21.
I got 21.
You can't see.
11.
It says we're 21. Boom, bitches. I got pissed grabbing the beer, so y'all play this while.
All right.
I'll stay. I'm at 18, of course. You got 15. You're about to bust.
Yep. Saying 2 winners.
Got a fresh deck card. So what you heard about the hurricane, right? I forgot the name of it.
Florence.
Florence.
Yep. I heard about it. Yeah.
I was watching on the news. I think sandbags because they were expecting the last hurricane they gave them 20 inches of rain, and it looked pretty bad already. And I'm glad I don't live on the coast. Praying for them.
Yeah, right. Like we live in Michigan. Like honestly, if anyone's watching us from out that way, like seriously, that's fucked.
Yeah, stay safe.
Yeah.
Be careful.
You should have evacuated by now. If you haven't evacuated by now, honestly, I mean, you're fucking stupid. But sometimes people can't evacuate, which makes sense. But still, you got to really try and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, because whatever's going to happen is going to happen whether you're there or not. So I'd just disappear for a week.
Yep. It was, I don't know, at the same time, that hurricane, it was like Category 4 when it formed.
Yeah. Well, it was 5 when it formed. It broke down to a 4, and it was falling.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was only like a 2 or a 3 when it hit land.
Yeah.
So that's good. Yes.
Florence is a tropical storm now. It's kind of like old news.
What it seems like. I saw something on the interwebs today about a huge typhoon, or I think it's a typhoon or a hurricane or one of those things that's about to hit like Puerto Rico or in the Philippines, I think. Actually, it's the Philippines, yeah. So that's developing. It's supposed to be much bigger than Florence, but Florence was fucking huge. They thought it was going to break records. Like, it's so big, but
They were freaking out about how big Florence was about to be, and it was just kind of a big bust, honestly. They just wanted to make everybody buy water. It was just a whole scam to make everybody buy a bunch of shit, which it really did work.
Fucking CNN fake news.
That's all it was, is fake news. To be honest.
The story's a story. Don't forget that.
It made people buy water by the boatload.
I remember getting it. I'm not gonna say excited, but I mean, oh, dude, we got a comment. Zane E said, "I thought this was some hardcore porn."
Dude, what think it was hardcore porn? This is
hardcore porn, dude, right?
I mean, like, are we supposed to like just? I don't know what's happening right now, but is this supposed to be hardcore porn?
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no, yeah, this is it's called Hardcore Midget Porn 69. So anyone who's just like browsing the live streams is just gonna like click on it because of the title. I'm assuming like all these little middle school stuff. Still, kind of cool.
We've got over 50 views on just my Instagram, so I mean,
That's scary.
There should be people watching right now. I don't know where the fuck they are though.
You're probably hiding away from the fucking title. It's cringy as hell. Fucking midget porn 69. It sounds like a fucking
porn?
scam. Sounds like it's clickbait clearly.
Yeah, of course it is.
Porn is clickbait.
All right, tell me a better title.
I mean, what's better than midget porn? I mean,
I know, like, come on. Oh man, dude, Zany tried to freaking spam the chat.
I just Googled us. It says hardcore midget porn 69. I mean, I'm a little. I don't know even what to say right now.
You're gonna have to, probably have to take that down.
I like hardcore midget porn, just not on live where like everybody can see it. Maybe.
Yeah, no, you probably shouldn't do that. YouTube would get mad.
YouTube always gets mad at everything. We should do a prank call right now, honestly.
Eve, what are you doing right now at fucking 12:45 in the morning? Posting
We should be
emojis.
doing prank calls right now. Does anybody have anybody on a prank call right now?
I am almost 30. I am not about to prank call nobody.
Yeah, I don't have anyone to prank call. You?
We're gonna on our actual podcast. I'm gonna do it separate. Like, there's not gonna be anybody involved, but I'm gonna do like the Jesse's prank call of the week. It's gonna become a thing.
You should do that. Like a little bit.
I could do it. I used to do prank calls. That was my thing.
Yeah, but you need people to bite for that.
I got the prank calls. We'll just throw it into the videos.
We'll see.
We can set it up. I'm sure we could set it up.
I'm gonna do one good prank call, and you're gonna be like, "God damn, he funny. He got people going." Because like when I get people going on the prank calls, I got people going.
Dude, honestly, I don't know about James, but the like little bits, because like James got really fucked up one time when we were at a bonfire. He got really stoned, and I was about to record him and then like segue to it on one of our recorded podcasts, but I didn't do it. But I really think I should have. So just keep that in mind. You should.
That would be a good segment to get James drunk.
No, he was like, dude, he thought he was getting abducted. He thought he was like dying. Thought he was about to just like.
Hell no.
Like I was like,
that's a fucking story.
Go sit in your car. You know, it'll be okay. And it was okay after a while, but
I think we've all been there. We've all had a couple rough nights.
Yeah. All right, plot twist.
What was the plot twist? I'm curious.
No, I can't say the plot twist.
Whoa. We got listeners right now. You can't just say there's a plot twist and like
I really cannot say the plot twist.
What's the
Colin,
point?
Colin was the actual drunk one. Thought he was getting abducted.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
Colin
no,
thought he was fucked up.
no. The plot so far is true,
What's the plot twist?
dude. What's the plot twist? Let me just leave it at that.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You can't just tell us there's a plot twist and not give us a plot twist. That's teasing right there. That's just straight teasing.
I would be so mad if I was one of you guys, but that's just how it has to be.
All right.
I mean, we can play a hand of blackjack over it if you want.
All right, dude, we'll play a hand of blackjack over it. If one of you beats me, I'll reveal the plot. I'll reveal the
All right, come on, let's get it.
plot twist.
Let's get it. We put on Twitter. I'm gonna say James's top secret life.
James exposed.
Yeah, James exposed over a hand of blackjack. Come check it out. Hold up.
James needs to fucking post. Oh,
Let me see. James life secret.
James, post the fucking link on our Twitter. Nigga, come on. I'm calling James right now.
Say James's life secret over a game of blackjack. Come check it out at our Twitter.
No, it's. Oh, no.
All right, is up. So I mean, I don't know what to do now because the viewers are expecting James's life secret because I'm gonna win this blackjack hand and you're gonna have to tell me what he says. I'm sorry.
Oh.
A lot of pressure.
No pressure at all.
You gotta put the camera down a little bit. We can't see
I can't see nothing.
It was really close once I turned that.
Oh, okay. All right, bring it on. Come on.
This is you right here.
Okay, bring it on. Hit me again.
That's what. That's only 2.
It's 12.
Yeah, 12.
Right,
Yeah,
make it 12. Yeah. All right, hit me again.
19.
19. All right, I'm good.
Oh. Here you go.
It's a hard one.
What is it? 14.
Well, Nico, we got to know the secret. Come on, you got it.
I'm a stand.
Stand at 14.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
That's what, 18?
18.
I gotta stay at 18. Viewer has to stay at 18.
Can be.
Ooh, busted.
No, this is 21.
Yeah, it's 21.
Oh,
I can't.
shit.
Viewer is not allowed to hit on this.
I mean, we ain't at the casino.
No, that's right. No plot twist for you.
No good luck for you at all.
Nah, all right, I'll give you the plot twist. Okay.
All right, let's see the plot twist.
There may or may not have been small intermittent.
Yeah, they're still playing.
There may or may not have been a small intermittent male lover. We don't know that.
Before I fall asleep. Yeah.
Recordings.
Recordings of what?
Of James.
Drunk James.
No, drugged James.
Drug James, not drunk James?
He was fucked up that night.
Oh yeah, he got. I gave him a dab. I'm gonna be honest. I gave him a dab, and he fucking. He was done.
Where's James at now? He's supposed to be hearing this.
Yeah, no, he's probably asleep or something. The stream's just gonna go on forever.
It messes me
Going all
down.
night. We're stream till 6 a.m. in the morning until James wakes up.
No, y'all got me for 7 more minutes.
Why is Nico out after 7 minutes?
Yeah, and he goes out at 1 a.m.
I think we should all be out at 1 a.m. if I'm being honest.
Yeah, fine. Close it out at 1.
You guys heard about the white boys shooting up the Madden tournament like a couple weeks ago?
Yes.
Fucking honky. Yeah.
That was fucked up.
Dude, that was really fucked up.
Either you guys play Madden, like, actually play Madden. If anybody does Madden PS4 work, come get it.
Ha ha.
Thinking
Yeah,
about
that-
it, but at the same time, I'm about to get blocks.
Block. Fuck
Yeah,
Black.
Everybody's gonna be playing Blackout. Did you play the beta, the Blackout beta?
No, I don't. I didn't buy the game yet.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, like I keep telling people, I don't pre-order shit.
Same. I can't. The game that fucked me over was No Man's Sky. I pre-ordered that game and it turned out fucking
Not
absolute
bad.
garbage, so I never pre-ordered the game again.
Yeah, that's that'll break my heart.
It did.
I just haven't seen nothing in COD for a long time. COD just gotten so basic and so like Halo. It's
It
whack.
has, but Black Ops, I think Black Ops is known for the zombies. Treyarch.
Get the whole like I'm not into the super jump and all that bullshit. I like the regular COD.
It's a lot better now.
Zombies, okay?
I like zombies with the super jump. I'll be honest, but that's it. I don't like. I know.
Zombies and Super Jump.
I like zombies with the super jump. That's it. That's where it ends at. I don't like the whole online multiplayer jumping off walls or that bullshit. Fuck all that.
So you don't like just like regular zombies?
No, actually, I'm not exaggerating. I had like a whole crew together, and we was like doing the competitive Call of Duty thing back when it was Modern Warfare 3 and all that. We was doing competitive, and we was playing with FaZe and all them, but it just kind of didn't pan out. It just kind of got kind of whack for me.
Yeah. So
I
what
should though, because you motherfuckers make bank. I feel stupid now that I didn't do it.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I missed the hardcore
Big-
days.
500K off a goddamn video game a month.
What?
Fucking Ninja makes 500K about a month. I can't
know.
fuck that.
I don't want to talk about that.
Boys, did you hear Kamikaze?
Oh, of course.
Dude, M is whack. Get out of here.
Oh, no.
You voted out the podcast.
Yeah, you're done.
M has lost his touch. M don't got it no more.
I vote yay. You're fired. Sorry, dude.
It's unanimous.
All right, let me at least get my podcast. Let me at least get my.
James can go. You can go, and we can get James back in.
Well, at least get my opinion out. Like I've been a huge Eminem fan for a long time, but M's diss was not really a diss. MGK's diss had actual dirt in it. It was a direct diss. M's was just whack.
Listen to me. Did you hear the song that M put out today about
Yeah.
everything?
It had no. All it was I'm better than you. Blah blah blah. That was it. MGK's real shit about Shay 4-5 because all that happened. Paul Rosenberg. All that was real. Eminem.
All MGK said in his diss was how he thinks and how he feels and his opinion. What Eminem was spitting was nothing but facts.
No. But what MGK brought up was the fact that Eminem really was crying to Paul Rosenberg and really did get MGK banned for Shade 4-5 because Eminem was crying about a tweet. And that is really true. That's all facts. That is all facts. Eminem was just like, oh, I'm better than you. I sold more albums than you. I got more money than you, and it was the same thing. I didn't hear nothing new. That's just all I'm saying.
Nah, dude. Are you an MGK like Roni?
Nah, I didn't like either of them. Like I was a huge Eminem fan, but Eminem has been whack since he's been sober. Eminem hasn't dropped a good diss or a good anything since he's been
I
sober.
mean, you're kind of right, but I feel like it's fucking sweet.
I liked it. One or two songs of Kamikaze. It was all right. It's just it wasn't really my steez, I guess you could say. I just think like motherfuckers like if you listen to Eminem's Kill Shot like 8 or 9 times, you can hear all the disses. I'm like, motherfucker, that's not really direct. It's like if I gotta listen to it 8 or 9 times, I don't really like. It should be direct. It's a diss. It's not a song. It's not a hip. It's just it should be direct.
And that's how I felt. That's how I felt the latest one was with M. Like he just was straight. Like,
You are Kelly. I don't use the blend. It sure as fuck don't stink it. Keep commenting on my daughter, Haley. I keep on telling motherfuckers bitches in case you forgot.
I didn't hear nothing I didn't already know. I know Eminem is the GOAT. I know Eminem makes more money than MGK. I know all this. Like it's nothing that I didn't hear already. It's nothing new.
Dude, he had to roast MGK.
But while with MGK, it was like MGK was straight up. He was like Paul Rosenberg did call, like Shay was whining until he got him banned from Shay 4-5. All that really did happen, and that's something I can respect. Like M's track had absolutely no real dirt on MGK, and MGK was nothing but dirt on M. And like, come on, M could have done a little bit better than that.
You know what? That
I do agree though. M could be a little bit better than that.
Opinion that you have, my friend, because I completely disagree.
I've been a big fan of M, but I was like, come on, like, I need some real dirt. I need to hear some shit. Like, I know you're better than MGK. I need a little bit of dirt, though.
I can't argue with you because I'm fucking stoned and drunk, but
I'm fucked up, too. This is my dumbass opinion.
Oh, it's a good opinion, honestly. I want to argue it with you when I'm sober.
It'd be good for the actual podcast. We could talk about MGK and the beef.
Right. I like to argue. I like to hash out ideas.
Everybody.
But all right, boys, it's about that time for me. I'm gonna have to wrap it up.
I have no clue what time it is. What time is it? It's 1 a.m.
It's that time. Is it that time?
It is that time. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You guys go ahead and wrap up the podcast.
All right.
Appreciate it, Chad.
Right now because I'm good, but are we getting off?
Peace out, Nico.
Y'all can spit it for another half hour.
What?
Y'all can talk for another half hour. Y'all ain't gotta wrap it up because I want to get. I'm trying to get off.
All right.
Have another drink. Shit, have one for me.
It's been real, Nico. We'll see you on the actual podcast, though.
Oh, of course. Yes, you will.
Go stay in the Discord. Check it.
All right. Y'all have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Have a good night, Nico.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Just me and you, Colin.
Yes, sir. Taking on the
James is
on the night shift.
I don't know where James is at.
James is not here. I can't tell what's going on with the stream right now because it's just like it says it's just loading. So hopefully we're still live. Coming at you. Oh man.
But now that this is pretty much gone.
What?
What do we got to talk about now that everybody else is gone? It's 1 a.m. and
yeah, dude, I don't know. We got to get some commenters up in here.
All right, since you're a political person, let me think what's going on politically. What do you think about Puerto Rico? Let's hear it.
What do I think about Puerto Rico?
Let's hear it.
What's going on in Puerto Rico?
I mean, for one, they're saying that it's all Donald Trump's fault, but if we're being a little bit honest, it's...
Oh, with the whole water bottle thing?
There you go. The whole water bottle thing.
To be honest, no. I mean, I read some shit online that said, oh god, I read some shit online. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but it said that the mayor, the person who was supposed to be in charge on the Puerto Rican side, was some type of anti-Trump person. You know, one of those people. It's not bad, but I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I haven't really looked too much into it.
Just she's super anti-Trump, and like there's no really secret that Puerto Rico's government is super corrupt, but they have, without exaggeration, this is literal. Even CNN reported this, which is blows my mind. They have over a half mile. I think it might even be a mile of
Yeah.
pallets of bottled water that have been sitting out so long they're no good. They've
Right.
had they had an entire airstrip of pallets of bottled water that are just
Right.
bad now. What?
Yeah,
I
I
have
saw
so much water that's bad now.
some of those pictures, and it was just like it's just like pallets upon pallets upon pallets upon. It's just like going like
It's without exaggeration. I think it's literally over half a mile. That's a lot of water.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can actually pull up a pic of it.
I've seen the pictures. It honestly looks ridiculous because you see that much water. I'm like, how does somebody possibly have that much water and just hide it from their own civilians?
Right, dude. That's all I've been reading. Like, obviously the fucking retarded CNN, like Clinton News Network, is gonna be like recording or reporting on like how it's all Trump's fault or whatever. But if you actually like dig a little deeper, you might be able to find the truth.
I mean, I don't know how like deep you go into it, but if you want to go into deep, right now in the whole Kavanaugh hearing, they're going so far as to go into their high school thoughts. I mean, what do you think about the Kavanaugh hearing? I mean, are you really
God,
caught up in it?
I haven't been caught up on that. I've been seeing stuff like go around, but I've been mostly just ignoring it. I don't know why.
They're going into Kavanaugh's. I mean, what they're like? What did he do in high school? Like that's how far they're going.
I know, like, people have been trying to, like, fucking just crazy liberals are trying to just, like, you know, disrupt the hearing or whatever, yell at his kids or some stuff like that. But, oh, man, I don't know. I don't know about those people, to be honest.
I have a real interesting take for actual podcast because, from my personal opinion, the fact that they're doing all of this sets a super bad precedent for the future because Republican, Democrat, whatever, the Republicans are going to want to do the same thing the Democrats did in the future. I think it sets a really bad precedent, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All I know is the stock market's doing good.
Stock market has been doing good for quite a while.
True. Stock market has recovered from every single collapse that it has and going up. So I mean, I guess that's good.
Stock market's doing great. Right now is the best time to invest in the stock market.
Yep.
What people don't know, though, what goes up must come down, though. Let's be honest.
The bubble will pop eventually. But until then,
It could go for 15 years. It will eventually crash. Let's be real.
yeah. I don't know, dude. There was Bitcoin.
I wish I would have gotten Bitcoin when it was like I'm not trying to be one of those guys like I knew before, but like I was into Bitcoin when it was like $300 like a share. I totally should have bought about 5 shares and just I'd be living large right now.
$300 a share. Oh man, it got up to like I don't even remember how
like
high.
10, 15 grand a share. You make so much. People make stupid money off Bitcoin.
Yep. But now it's done. Bitcoin is pretty much almost dead. Like, I had a bunch of investments in it, but now they're just like I took them out obviously because it's trash. But
It hit its peak. It's kind of like every other investment. It kind of just up and down now.
Right. No, it's not even up and down. It took a really sharp drop. I'll show you. It was not good. Like, not good. Show you the year total. Can you see this at all?
Yeah, I got Coinbase too. Yeah.
Coinbase, yeah. I mean, oh no.
You're an Android guy. You're not an iPhone guy.
Oh, dude. No iPhone. iPhone's trash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you have an iPhone.
I gotta be honest. I like Android significantly better. The whole feature and the whole layout is better. The one thing that I cannot get over for the life of me is iMessage. I cannot get over iMessage.
Really?
iMessage is the game changer for me. If it wasn't for iMessage, I would be on Android.
Yeah. And I had Apple all the way up until like, I don't know. Fuck, I had Apple for a really long time, and then I switched to Android. Ever since then, fuck Apple.
I mean, Android's so much better. Honestly, you could do anything you want to do with an Android. With an iPhone, not so much. But I like iMessage. It's just too much for me.
Yeah, the iMessage is dope. I do like that.
If there was an app that could on Android that could make like iMessage compatible, without a doubt, I'd be an Android, no doubt.
Yeah, there's nothing really for Android that makes you like, or that lets you like, see if someone read it, if it got delivered. It's not like that crisp iMessage, but
I had the whole I think I had the S7 one was out or whatever, but the way you had iMessage on that was you had to like remote with a computer. It was so difficult. It was just honestly worth it to just get an iPhone at that point if I wanted iMessage.
what do you have?
I got the 8. I got the iPhone 8.
iPhone 8.
Or the 7 Plus, actually. But the screen's all broken. So, like, I get a new screen. My screen is just shattered everywhere.
Trash, dude.
It's trash. It really is.
Trash, dude.
It's trash.
All the iPhones. Every time I see someone with an iPhone, it's just completely shattered in front. Like, dude, I've dropped my phone on cement, like, face down many times. It's just not broken at all.
I got drunk and dropped mine, so it's whatever.
Are you getting the new iPhone?
I'm not team iPhone. I hate the new iPhones. Like, why do they take the auxiliary off?
Oh,
Like,
oh.
you realize how pissed I am about that? Like, I get pissed about it daily. Like, I'm like, I'll never buy an iPhone until they bring the aux back.
Yeah, it's absolutely trash. They started doing that with some Androids too, and it's like, dude, why even bother? Like, even if you make like a great phone, if you don't have the auxiliary port, that's like 50% is just not gonna buy it.
I mean, I understand like technology eventually moves on, but they haven't moved on from the aux yet. Like everybody uses aux.
Yeah, I haven't moved on to aux, that's for sure. So I mean, keep my fucking aux in my phone. Yeah, I don't know.
Apple tried to be ahead of their time. Like, what if we remove aux like 3 years before it goes out of date? Fuck it, we'll just take it away. The whole ass fucking like the little adapter you have to have actually headphones in your fucking iPhone.
Yeah,
That's how sad it is.
That's sad.
It's sad. Very sad.
That's why you don't buy iPhones. That's why you don't buy Apple. But still, you buy Apple stock. We'll get into that next week, but
Is that what we're doing next week? Is finance?
finance. That'll be fun. I don't know.
You excited for next week?
All I know is you invest in Apple at like the end of August, and by the time they release the next phone, the stock goes up like at least 50%.
I didn't even use side work to just for the podcast, but I do know a little bit about the gold in stocks now. I know how it works a little bit, so I got a little bit of input for next week's podcast.
Nice. Yeah, I got a little bit. I've been investing in stocks for a little bit now, but not so much recently. I want to get back into it.
I mean, I would love to invest in stocks, but stocks are so difficult. With you have to understand the whole how the market works, how everything works before you can really invest in stocks and make a good living. So I just kind of
Not. Yeah. I'm gonna tell James to get on this. Close it out.
James is doing right now. He's hearing this podcast right now. So what the fuck is up, James? Wake the fuck up. What the fuck he's doing?
Yeah. No, James is. Yeah, James probably is asleep. Like, James goes to sleep really early. He wakes up really early, so can't blame him for that.
I'm just curious how many impressions we have on Twitter. We got 56 people on Twitter. I mean, Instagram with 74 profile views. Let's see.
You guys done?
Oh, there
Is
is.
that James? James is here?
Yeah, I'm about to go to bed. You guys almost done?
Yeah, we're closing it out right now. We wanted to have you come in and close it out.
I wanted to say bye, baby.
Say thanks, James.
All right, boys. Well, hope it was a good podcast.
Oh, that was pretty good.
That's pretty real.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch through it one of these nights.
One of these nights, or just listen. I mean, we didn't really do that much besides shacking a few beers, but.
All right, that's cool. Well, shit. Fucking, I'll be on for next week's podcast.
Yes, sir. Make sure to tune in. By the way, I don't know if we got into this. The timing of this, we just finished episode 13. We're about to record 14, so make sure you find all those episodes. Follow us to get the most recent updates.
And check out our website.
Check out the website.
Yeah, I'm posting episode 13 up probably tomorrow.
All right. Cool.
All right, boys.
Well, thanks. If you made it this far, you probably didn't because there's only one person watching right now. Thank you.
This ended this live stream. It's been cool, guys.
First live stream.